Hello everyone, welcome to Academy of Internal Audit. So as you know, we are preparing a series called Success Story in which we are inviting certified internal auditors, certified fraud examiners and certified anti-money laundering specialists, right? So today we have with us Mr. Sajal Kumar Singh. So just to introduce Sajal is carrying around 6 years of experience in the internal audit and everything, and earlier he was working with Baker Tilly, and now he is posted as senior consultant with Ernst & Young Kolkata since 3 years, right? As far as educational qualifications are concerned, so he is BCom, CA and now a CIA as well. Yes, Sajal. So first of all, many congratulations on becoming certified internal auditor.
Thank you, sir, for your introduction, and thank you, sir. First of all, I would just like to thank you for all the support that I have got during the CIA preparation from the day one when I was registering for the exam. I got full support from your team until the time I was appearing for the exam. So that was totally a good support from your side and from your team side. And so second, sir, I would like to share my experience for CIA. So, sir, what happened was I was having no idea that how to approach for the exam and how to study for the exam. So I got a full guidance from your side because I'm someone who cannot prepare on a standalone basis. I need a guidance for doing any kind of courses. So I've done the same for CA also, and now I have done same for the CIA also. So stepwise guidance I got. I also received your study materials that was very helpful and aligned with the Institute of Internal Auditors materials for the CIA. And at the second level, what I felt most important was that I had a lot of conversation with you on Sundays. Before the exam, I had a conversation with you that was very helpful, and it has shown me a path that how to approach a particular topic or any level of the exams, right? So on an overall basis, my experience for the exam or for the support was very good from your side, and as we can see the result that I've qualified the CIA in my first attempt. So that is the benefit, or that is the result we can expect from such a good support we get it. And the second most important thing I would like to highlight over here is that during my preparation, I have not taken any specific leaves for the exams. I would tell why, because the consistency is the most underrated thing. I think so. So for last 4 months, I studied each and every day. Even if I don't wish to study, I used to study after office for 1 hour. Because every day when you do a class and just give a revision for 30 minutes, it is helpful for you. Right. Correct. And just when the exam was approaching, then I increased my study hours, and it is more about quality, how you are putting in, right? The test you are giving for the exams. So in last 1 month, my syllabus was completed, and I totally gave for understanding the exam, how the question comes in the exam, how to approach a particular set of questions. So from that also got a guidance from your side, and it was very helpful in completing the full syllabus and doing the revisions. So sir, this is my overall experience.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Sajal, for your kind words about Academy of Internal Audit. And I would say the main credit goes to you only, who has forwarded his best effort to make this day come true possible, right? Yes, Sajal. Yeah. So Sajal, can you please quickly touch upon certain do's and don'ts which you would like to share with your fellow CIA aspirants?
So first of all, sir, the most important do's is consistently studying. As I told earlier also, giving at least 1 hour daily also will help you a lot at the time of revising the exam. When you revise the exam, it helps you to recall that yes, you have studied these things and these topics are familiar with you. Second do is, the most important thing is having a conceptual clarity. You cannot think that I solved 1,000 questions in this exam and I will just pass the exam. No, this is not going to happen, because when I gave the exam, all the questions were different from the thing I practiced. But there should be a conceptual clarity and practical knowledge about the internal audit with the situation you face. Third important thing which I feel is just be relaxed at the time when you are giving the exams. Lot of things will be there which you think that I have not studied this, I have not studied that. Try to approach a question by elimination method. If you have 4 options, try to eliminate which you think are definitely not an options. That helped
Correct.
me a lot. So these are the 3 most important do's that I think a student should follow. And the don'ts, I think so, is the biggest don't is don't take it lightly. That yes, you will clear the exam in last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That funda, I think so, it won't work for me, so I have not tried that. Maybe someone is more intelligent, they can do it. That depends on person to person. But from my perspective, just try to be consistent and don't take it lightly that you are going to clear the exam, but just by studying for 2 weeks and 3 weeks. So
Correct.
this is my sir overall feedback for do's and don'ts. Yes.
Very nice, very nice, Sajal. So you correctly touched upon few of the points in terms of do's and don'ts, and those are really very, very important. Yes, as you mentioned, number one, consistency is the key to success, right? We are not supposed to have the big gaps in the studies, because if we have the big gaps, we actually leave the path, actually leave the track, I would say, right? Consistency is the key thing, and conceptual clarity is the big thing which everyone should focus upon. Third thing which you are talking about, you should have the patience and you should use the elimination method while you are attempting the questions in the exam. As far as those don'ts are concerned, you are highlighted that don't take it lightly, right? Yes, correct. It's the CIA, and CIA is the certification which is considered as the Mount Everest in the field of internal auditing, I would say, right? Yes. So when you are approaching to obtain these kind of certification, which is globally on the top side, obviously you are supposed to work hard and give your best effort, whatever you can do. Absolutely right.
And the last one thing what I wanted to highlight for those peers who are just trying to prepare for the exam along with their office and facing in difficulties. So for them, just one thing that most of the time we don't get a time from office to prepare, right? So even when we are traveling or when we are going here and there, that time we have a mobile app where we have a multiple choice question. So whichever topic we are preparing, we can solve the question from there. So this is one way of revision that may help the people. So we can optimize the time that way. So it will keep you on track and consistent for the topic which we are reading. Like you said,
Correct.
we are in touch of the topic. That is very important. So this
Absolutely.
is one of the ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mean to say the LMS, which is provided by Academy of Internal Audit, is very, very handy, you can say. Hence, we also call our LMS. Hence, we call our LMS as "Padho kabhi bhi kahin bhi," right? Right. So, though it's always better to use the LMS through on your PC when you are sitting in a silent room and then you are studying. But sometimes when you get some spare time, maybe in the office, maybe you are traveling, you just open your app and start studying, right? Maybe few of the questions you are attempting in the 5-7 minutes, that will also work. Yes, absolutely. So Sajal, just to now at the end, just want to understand, like, throughout your experience while you registered with CIA, you were preparing for it, you were sitting in the exam. How was your overall experience, or have you faced any trouble in the entire journey?
So, sir, I will tell you, wherever I used to face trouble, I used to call you or call your team, frankly, that I am facing this problem, tell me the solution. So, sir, not to just promote all these things, I was not having any peers who could help me to prepare CIA. I was not knowing anyone. So, sir, AIA was the only guide or the last point of contact to whom I can reach. So, sir, wherever I tried to discuss or ask for the solution, I got it. My experience was good. And overall, sir, CIA, I think, is a good course. And we can surely, for our experience, we should try to do it, whoever is interested in the field of internal audit, basically.
Correct.
Or other phases of the sectors also.
Correct. Absolutely. So CIA actually gives you that level of knowledge, skills, and competence, which will make you, I would say, competent to perform internal auditing at any level of the organization, right? Yeah. Because in the CIA, we are not understanding the very basic things. We actually discuss about the global best practices, what is expected from the Institute of Internal Audit, and what is the ideal norm of doing the things, doing the internal audit practices. Absolutely right.
And the last part also, which does not relate to the internal auditing, that business knowledge segment, that is also very much interesting, which gives you an idea about the industry and different sectors. So that part is also very interesting. पढ़ाइएगा।
Very nice, Sajal, and really very nice. And thank you so much for sparing your valuable time and sharing your valuable inputs with all of your fellow CIE aspirants. I'm sure that whosoever will be watching this video will be the inputs which you have shared will be definitely useful for all of them. And once again, would like to congratulate you on becoming certified internal auditor.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much for inviting me, and I will